From the Home Slice News Center, this is your Daily Slice for May 20th, 2022. I'm Chrissy Davies in for D-Ray Knight. Here's the latest on the war with Ukraine. A group of 7 leading economies agreed Friday to provide a $19.8 billion in economic aid to Ukraine. The group of 7 leading economies agreed Friday to provide $19.8 billion in economic aid to Ukraine to ensure its finances do not hinder its ability to defend itself from Russia's invasion. German Finance Minister Christian Lindner told reporters Friday that $9.5 billion of that amount was mobilized at meetings of the G7 finance ministers this week. He says that we need to do our utmost to end this war. Russia's invasion touched on almost every topic of meetings this week, from the need to reduce reliance on Russian energy to reforming relationships between the countries to maintain economic stability. As more cases of monkeypox are detected in Europe and North America, scientists who have monitored numerous outbreaks in Africa say they are baffled by the unusual disease's spread in developed countries. Cases of the smallpox-related disease haven't been previously seen among people with no links to Central and West Africa, but in the past week, Britain, Spain, Portugal, Italy, and the United States have all reported infections, mostly in young men who hadn't traveled to Africa. On Friday, France, Germany, Belgium, and Australia all confirmed their first cases of monkeypox. One of the theories British health officials are exploring is whether the disease is being sexually transmitted. Relatives of the 10 black people massacred in a Buffalo supermarket are pleading with the nation to confront and stop racist violence. Their agony poured out Thursday in the tears of a 12-year-old child, Jacques Jake Patterson, who lost his father. The child covered his face with his hands, and his mother said his heart is broken. She spoke at a press conference with the civil rights activist Reverend Al Sharpton. Earlier Thursday, the white man accused in the killings, 18-year-old Peyton Gendron, silently faced a murder indictment in court. Authorities are investigating the possibility of hate crime and terrorism charges against him. A 911 dispatcher is on leave and may lose her job after allegedly hanging up on a supermarket employee hiding during this weekend's shooting rampage in Buffalo, New York. A spokesperson for the Erie County Executive said termination will be sought for the dispatcher at a disciplinary hearing later this month. An employee at the supermarket where 10 black people were killed by a white gunman on Saturday told the Buffalo News she was whispering during the 911 call because she feared the shooter would hear her. The employee alleges the dispatcher shouted at her, asking why she was whispering, and then hung up. Let's move the slice a little closer to home. Amy Rose has more.
Rapid City Police say charges have been filed against a former police officer. In a press release, authorities say Matthew R. Hauer is facing charges of aggravated second-degree petty theft. The case stems from incidents which occurred while Hauer was acting in his capacity as a Rapid City police officer and school resource officer for the Rapid City School District from April to May of 2022 in Rapid City. Additionally, the RCPD was made aware on May 13th that money was missing from a petty cash box at Central High School. RCPD received video surveillance of the alleged theft and believe that Hauer is responsible. The Office of the Attorney General will be handling the prosecution of the case. The Special Olympics torch made a stop in Rapid City on its way to the games being held in Spearfish. The ceremonial Flame of Hope started its tour 4 days ago, making rounds across the state of South Dakota. The flame passes through 20 cities in the state, carried by athletes escorted by local law enforcement. The run evolved from traveling along the interstate to its current format, where local law enforcement and athletes visit cities along the route, raising awareness for Special Olympics.
Here's your forecast from your Home Slice Weather Center. A couple of blustery, cool days ahead of us. Windy weather with gusts around 55 miles an hour. Frost and freeze possible Saturday night, and temperatures will moderate on Sunday. Hopefully for the weekend, 70s and 80s. And that was your Daily Slice for Friday, May 20th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D-Ray Knight, featuring Amy Rose, executive producer Mark Houston, engineered by Chris Jacques. Filling in for D-Ray Knight, I'm Chrissy Davies.